you. Yep. Hello. Oh my God, what a gorgeous sight. Oh, let me fucking delete that piece of Christ. Oh my God. Thank you. Take the fuck off. Christ. Holy goddamn Christ. Oh yeah, here. Let me make you a moderator, Chris. Delana, Paul, Slowpoke, Linda, Crazy Cajun, Jan Pregler, Patricia. Good evening. How is everyone? Oh my God. How are you beautiful people this fine Friday evening? Start out with a little cheers. Got my Jack and Ginger. What do you guys got?
Coors Light. You know me.
Trash.
Back on the Gatorade.
What's up? Good year, Jan. So, Delana, how was the movie? Guys, holy shit. You have got to go see it. I'm serious. It's fucking awesome. Chris, get over your clown phobia.
No, fuck you, man. Like, that movie, I saw it when I was 5 and it haunted me till I was 12. Fuck that movie.
No, it haunted me too. And if you watch the old one nowadays, I mean, it's really not, you know what I mean? For when you're a kid, though,
well,
it's like, goddamn.
The problem is, when I was a kid, I never saw the second half of the movie.
Right.
And so all the scary shit's in the first half. Yeah, well, I saw the second half when I was older, and I was like, God, what the fuck was my problem?
Patricia Smith's she's got some Cavassier going past the Cavassier.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, Chris, but is it real scary? Actually, no, it wasn't. And at the same time, Chris will tell you, I'm pretty conditioned to horror movies. Like, it takes a lot to scare me anymore. But it was really good. I think, and I'm not going to go on and on about this movie, but I'll say this. It's like a good period piece. Like, it's set in the 80s, and they just did such a good job of like conveying that time. And I grew up in the 80s too, so I kind of long for that time anyway. But it was just so damn good.
I prefer the 90s.
90s were good.
90s.
90s were good, but
especially 99.
Mm-hmm.
That was a great year.
Uh-huh.
You fucking
awesome
idiot.
Chris, I got a thumbs down. Was that you?
No.
I'm just kidding. Okay. Anyway, just want to say, if you like horror movies, go see that movie. Seriously, see it in the theater. The score was like, honest to God, it was fantastic. I'll have to look up who did it because they really captured what needed to happen in that movie. The director, I mean, just did a fantastic job. I couldn't say enough about it. I can't wait for part 2 to come out. So go see it. It was really, really good.
They're doing a second one?
Yeah. Yep. It was the highest grossing horror movie ever.
Wow. That's cool.
I didn't know that.
Opening weekend. Yeah, it just crushed, and it lived up to the hype.
Wow.
Almost got in a fight with a couple of guys. So that was lame. Dude, so literally we show up to the theater and it's completely empty. A 10:30 show. The movie's been out a few weeks. almost, and it's completely empty. So we take like the very middle and on the very back row. And 10 minutes into the movie, these two guys walk in and they sit like 3 seats down from us, and we look at each other like, come on. I'm trying to figure out what Henry means about technical difficulties. Hi, Danielle. How are you? Jordan? Don? Heller? And they're fucking talking, dude, like nonstop. Talking. It's like, you're ruining the movie for me. Long story short, after like 10 minutes of this, I'm sitting here like timing it in my head. I'm thinking like, okay, if they do it 5 more times, if they do it 4 more times, I'm going to say something. I mean, I'm not the type. I don't really want to turn to them, and you really never know who you're talking to either. You know, they might be packing heat and feel like I'm threatening them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I just finally, after 10 minutes, I turned to say something, and she says over me, she's like, "Are you going to talk through the whole movie?" And I was like, but like right as she said that, I was like, "Excuse me, guys, do you mind? Thank you." You know what I mean? Just trying to be somewhat polite, and they shut up for the whole rest of the movie. But you know me, I was like leaning forward in my seat, you know, kind of flexing and just glancing over every once in a while, just letting them know, like, don't fuck with me. Yeah, Brian, you're right. Hey, thanks for the $2 super chat, brother. It was a great movie. I recommend it, guys. Take your female counterparts and go see it. Anyway, in case anyone who's watching is wondering what I'm looking up at, I'll just tell you guys, I'm really excited. So Chris also works in retail, and lucky for me, today was the drop of the Super Nintendo Classic right here, and the establishment Chris works at, I just asked him to call me this morning and let me know how many people were lined up. And the number didn't sound too big, so I got out of bed, hopped in the shower, and ran down to his work and got myself the new Super Nintendo Classic. Again, if you're a child of the 80s and 90s like I am, you're loving life. This is one of the best $80 investments I think I've ever made. Chris, I'm sure we'll be getting together to play this.
Fuck yeah, man.
We can tackle Contra together and do another Metroid speed run.
Oh god, yeah. Because Nick has fucking Metroid and no goddamn system to use it on.
I want to, like, son of a bitch.
Yeah, what the fuck, man?
It's almost as bad as his Wi-Fi.
It's funny. You guys, yeah, I know.
You seen it last night, Chris. That was fucking terrible.
Oh god, dude. Every time I watch and he's on it, I'm just like, Jesus Christ. It's like an AOL dial-up.
Right?
Dude, you can't, if I say anything to him ever, he just, okay, relax. Goddamn.
Well, he's not here, so we can bash him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I bash him to his face. I don't care. Maybe I'll let our family here in chat kind of decide, because you know we kind of need like an objective outside opinion here. I think you know, in 1991 when we got our first Super Nintendo, I was 11, Nick was 7, and you were 4.
Okay.
And I mean, the thing was basically given to, it was all of us for Christmas, but I mean, who was really going for it? It was me. And like, we're constantly like, you know, arguing amongst ourselves, like, hey, who's got the Super? You know, it's mine, you know, I want it. Guys, the Super Nintendo that still exists in our family and gets passed around, it belongs to me. Is that correct?
Go fuck yourself, man.
Leave your vote. Wayne says objective, that eliminates me. Danielle, just another reason why I love you. Super Nintendo is and always will be my fave, she says. She's right. Hey, Holly, how's it going?
Hey, Holly. I think the 64 was my favorite.
Not me. It's the Super.
NFL Blitz.
I mean, okay,
Ooh.
but
Mortal Kombat on Super Nintendo, though. That was awesome. Were you guys big into Mortal Kombat back then?
oh yeah.
Oh fuck yeah!
Oh,
Every one of them.
I remember my first fatality. Ugh, that was awesome. I thought I
me
was
too.
taking the world.
Sub-Zero tearing out the head.
Mine was Sonya's, whatever the fuck hers was. But I played her because she had a nice ass. And I was 11.
I love how Bill's asking for an objective opinion here, and he's asking his followers and subscribers on his fucking YouTube channel. Give me an objective opinion, guys. Like, it's mine, right? You fucking idiot. Get out of here.
Sounds a little biased.
Hey, you guys have both been on the show. They don't have to say me if they think it belongs to Chris, who was 4 years old in 1991. I mean, if that's what they want to say.
You preceded all of that with it was given to all of us.
That's true. You kind of fucked yourself out the gate, Bill.
Let me Final Fantasy VII, best game ever. Okay. Bill's Summer, not Super Nintendo, was the best, Holly says. Absolutely. And Jan says Super Nintendo was the best. There's so much. Guys, if anyone's not familiar with this thing, it's amazing. It fits in the palm of your hand. It comes with 2 controllers. And I was lucky to get one because they're like limited release type stuff. Nintendo is infamously terrible about supply. They've got the demand part covered, but supply is terrible. I'd already said this to you, Chris, but I'm just going to blast this out for anyone that doesn't know. Maybe I can just show them. Is that backwards?
No, you're good.
Yep. Yoshi's Island's on there too. Hell yeah.
I want to see what that looks like on, like, if anyone can read it.
Yeah, looks good.
I mean, just personally for me, and a lot of this stuff just brings back, yeah, you can't really, you kind of can. Contra 3, Donkey Kong Country, hell yeah. F-Zero, Mega Man X. Secret of Mana is one of my all-time favorite RPGs. It's so good. The music's so good. Star Fox and Star Fox 2, which was previously unreleased. Street Fighter 2, Super Castlevania, Super Ghouls and Ghosts, the original Mario Kart, Super Mario RPG, Super Mario World, which of course is just amazing. Launch title. Super Metroid, one of probably my favorite game of all time. And of course, Zelda: Link to the Past, Yoshi's Island. I mean, come on, this is just ridiculous. For $80, you get all this in one system. But I'll move on from that. But yeah, John Crump says they better make the N64 next. I mean, it just seems like the logical next step.
They will.
They'll sell that one for $150, and it will still sell so much, man.
What are they gonna? You think they're gonna package 2 of those freaking giant ass controllers? That's something, you know what I mean?
Not.
Like,
Yeah.
this
They
is really
charge
easy
more
to
money
package.
for it.
That's true.
Yeah.
I forgot how big the controllers were.
Holly says, me and Brian are going to get one for our room now. We're not sharing with the kids. I wouldn't either. Hey, Maya, let me ask you something.
Sure.
You miss your dogs?
Every fucking day.
Yeah.
I'm about ready to pull up some pictures.
You guys know that I live in a freaking zoo.
What's that?
I live in a zoo.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
I got 3 dogs, 2 cats, 2 rabbits, and 2 axolotls. If anyone doesn't know what an axolotl is, you can Google it. It's AXOLOTL. Got 2 of those as well. I get home from work tonight, and I go to put some laundry in down in the basement. And my daughter's down there, and I hear some meowing, and I go in there. And let me just preface this by saying, like, I'm proud of her. Like, this is It's a cool thing to do. You guys know how much we love animals in my house. But she is now fostering for the Humane Society 8 kittens.
Oh, fuck.
Fuck. Yikes.
So, on top of what I already listed, now there's 8 kittens in the basement with Ashley. Or with my daughter. Try not to mention names, but
Yeah. Kaya's not that bad. She does randomly dog sit one of her friends' pets while they're out of town at our house, and that's all right. But
hey, Sharonda, what's going on? Holy shit, we've got a cool 28 watching right now.
yeah.
I wasn't trying to rub it in my. That was just a prep, like a segue for talking about my animal situation. You'll see
Yeah,
your.
I miss my dog.
See your
You see that?
soon enough.
You see that one?
Show
That's
it.
Maze. You see that on my phone?
Good looking dog.
He's a good boy. He likes to cuddle. Where's my asshole dog? Where's he at? I got one super awesome dog and one that's an asshole, but he's my shadow. I'll have to find it.
Mike Robinson, shout
Yeah.
out. What's up?
The other day at work, and I realized that I have maybe one picture of my family, then 100 pictures of my dog, and then like 150 pictures of my truck.
Jesus Christ.
I'm the same. I've
Bill,
got.
this is Yogi right now.
Has he lost?
Motherfucker he hasn't moved in a half hour, man.
Has he lost weight? He looks smaller. No, I'm
Fuck
serious. Maybe it's just the angle. He looked like he was a little
Oh.
skinnier.
Here you go. There he is. He's not any skinnier.
Fair enough. Hey, I wouldn't be doing my due diligence if I didn't remind everyone. The reason we're all together is because on Tuesday and Friday nights we go and do our show on the Fantasy Football Not Suitable for Work, or NSFW channel. So, of course, I'm going to drop the link for you guys right now. If anyone wants to join us when we break from here, from our little chat here, and listen to us talk some football, make sure you come over to this channel.
Hold on, one more pick with both the dogs.
Oh, yeah. Good looking.
Love those dogs.
Where's Nick tonight? Well, I don't know. Oh, actually, he's working. He's working late. Who's ready to get fucked up and hit some sluts? I mean slots. He says, I mean slots. Okay. I was about to put you in timeout, you sick bastard. 3 kids,
Mike.
3 kids, 5 cats, and a dog. Full house. Yeah, Yo Teddy says, Yogi don't want to be bothered. Oh, God.
No, clearly. He doesn't want to do shit. He just wants to lay there next to me.
It's past his bedtime.
It's true.
So I was telling you a little bit before we got started, Bill, that I'm considerably closer to the Louisiana border. And hopefully it's not going to be this weekend, but hopefully next weekend I can get out there to Coushatta. So I was wondering if anybody had any suggestions of slots that I should play while I'm out there.
Yeah, for sure. Hang on. Freckle Phase wants to know how the movie was. I talked about it kind of in depth already, but so if you want to see what I had to say, go back and watch the video after it posts. But I'll just tell you quickly. I loved it. I thought it was really good. Anyone close to San Manuel tonight? I think, Holly, that's where you gamble, isn't it? Yeah, I Married Victor Newman says, yes, all of them, and they allow you to record freely. So that's a plus, because you're not going to have to deal with the shit I normally have to deal with. You'll just be able to be walking through with your phone. No worries. Just, you know what I mean? Openly record. Don't forget what I told you, though.
Yeah.
Think about your charging situation.
Yeah, I've been thinking about it all day. How messed up is that? After last night's show, it's got me super excited.
It'll be awesome, and you're going to be working for me because you're going to be on my channel trying to get some.
You know what? I'll be your field reporter.
You're going to be working for super chats for my channel, bud. I'll give you a cut.
Recorded on location.
Oh, Susan K sends a $10 super chat. Thank you, Susan. Says for some cat food. Love your live play. Maybe on my next chat I'll get all the kittens in here once they're situated. We just barely got them. Yeah, Maya, there's going to be some good games at that joint to play, bro. I mean, bring a bankroll. And don't tell me
play Clio 3.
Yeah, don't tell me you don't have money either, because you've been working 100 hours a week.
I got some money, and I've been living on my corporate credit card out here. So yeah, I haven't spent a nickel. Should have a decent sized roll to go out there.
It'll be fucking awesome.
I don't know.
Yeah,
whose idea it was. Right. I don't know whose idea it was to give me a corporate card, but they fucked up. I'm pretty sure I've ate ribeye every night for dinner.
Let's say hi to Paylines. You just joined. What's up, Charles? How's it going, brother? Chris, have I told you about? I can't remember. I get mixed up because I've got so many of you guys on. You know who Paylines is?
You never told me about Paylines.
You'll have to check out his channel. He calls it the Slot Museum, but he has like legit slot machines in his basement. Right now he's got like a WMS and a Bally, and he can interchange software like on the fly. He has tons of games.
That is fucking awesome.
He's been live on here, he goes live on other shows, his own channel, and like he does live play on legit slots. And he's going to be getting his hands on, do you happen to remember the slot that was briefly on floors a few years ago called Super Team?
Yeah,
you may have seen it on YouTube.
About it all the time.
He's going to debut it on my channel, and yeah, I'm pretty excited.
Not a basement. It's a man cave. Don wants to know where I'm these guys.
Did I say your basement, Paylines? If I did, I apologize. You don't have basements in Arizona. Oh, Deja Vu is going live tonight. Sweet. He's a high roller, so that'll be fun. Check out Deja Vu Slots channel. He and his wife, they play high limit shit, so it's really fun.
I don't have that kind of roll.
Don says I still need mod status so I can put Nick in timeout. Telling you, I love it. These guys love to hate Nick.
Who doesn't? It's a favorite pastime of ours.
You're doing it for years, man. Always says something fucking stupid.
Talk amongst yourselves for a minute. I got to grab something.
Okay. Talk amongst yourselves. I feel like Dad just left the room.
What are we talking about? Bill's gone.
That fucking Bill and his fucking 3G internet connection. No. I am super excited to hit this casino in Louisiana, though.
So everyone on here is hating on Clio 3. I just saw one video about it. I think you should just give it a shot because it's brand new. It's got potential, but it's also kind of a... No one's hit anything good on it yet. It's one of those.
All right, guys.
Poppins cherry.
Hang on. So this one was scratching at my door, so Ween's going to make a guest appearance. Say hi. Say hi. Ween. Say hi. Look. Who's that? Who's that? Thank you. Thank you. This is Martini. I've introduced you guys before. But she wait. Anytime I'm in the office, she sits outside the door. Same if I'm in the bedroom. Like she'll just sit outside the door. She can't handle the fact that I'm in a room without her. this is the one that I'm closest to.
No, that's how Marshall is.
I mean, I love all the dogs. I love all the dogs, but this one's like, she's my baby.
Marshall even waits outside the bathroom for me. Like, anywhere I go, he's right next to me.
That's the best. Like when I get home from work, she's in the window. She's going nuts, freaking tails just whacking things. She'll run down the stairs and lick my face off. My family's like, "Oh, you're home? Cool." But this dog, you know what I mean? The dog is just like, especially her.
That's the best part. And the dog never asks for money. That's my favorite part of the dogs.
Okay, baby. Okay. I love you.
Hey, I have to respond to Wasteland Warrior because he says, Jags? Really? Fuck yeah, Jags. I've been a Jags through all the shit, man. I'm going to enjoy this right now.
The Jags have the best point differential in the league. That's a fact. I'll be back. Okay, Ween, is that good?
Yeah, and the Rams are the number one scorer in offense, so we're living in bizarro world right now.
What the fuck is that?
I don't fucking know. So
hey, I think the Jags are for real, man. I really do.
You're not taking the division, though. I'll tell you that right now.
Well...
Well, you know what? I'll feel a lot better after this weekend playing Houston. If we can get past Houston this week, I feel pretty good about our season. They always seem to be our Achilles heel.
You guys are our Achilles heel, even since like '99, man.
Yeah.
Only team we lost to that year.
To break my our shot at the playoffs.
Let me roll back here. Deborah said, "Hi, Bill. How did you do last week at casino? Thought you were going live, but couldn't find you." It was a massacre, but thank you. Thank you for looking at it. There was an issue with the free play, so I went like 40 minutes after scheduled. But, you know, look, it was fun. Holy shit, Susan, you are out of control. Susan K429 with another $10 super chat says, "Get some dog food too. Love you guys." Love you. Thank you so much. That's okay, Deborah. That's the way the cookie crumbles. We plan on losing when we go to the casino, as long as we have fun doing it. And I did. I had fun. It was a little stressful in the beginning, so I had to like kind of make that negativity go away, but it was a good night overall. I'm glad I did. Payline says, "Must be that time of year where the RNG." I know, right? It's true. Like, you know, and you'd know more than I do, but it does feel that way for me. And I know because I go consistently throughout the year. But like spring and summer, it's always like rocking for me. And not saying I win money all the time and I come home a winner, but I get hits, you know what I mean, of my money. Like, but by the time fall rolls around, it's just like, Jesus. Any live play plans? Leslie says. Shooting for Friday the 13th. Taking a few weeks off after last weekend, but I've written my schedule in such a way that I should be able to get out late afternoon or early evening on Friday the 13th and do some live play. I'm superstitious, which is stupid, but in the case of Friday the 13th, it's the opposite. I think it's a good day to slot. I've had luck previously on Friday the 13th. So anytime one rolls around on the calendar, I make an effort to get to the casino.
You've been doing that shit for years, man. Even back when I was gambling with you. The Friday the 13th, man, we gotta fucking go.
I know. He says Johnny says Jack and Ginger can make the anger go away. The problem is the goddamn cocktail waitress. I must have been playing almost 2 hours before I even saw one. I was like, what the hell is this?
Yeah, that was annoying when I was watching your live play, actually, was how often you ordered a drink and it never showed up.
That happens all the time. The waitresses are like phantom waitresses. I
complain so much about like Wendover. And a couple people have commented on my videos saying, like, you know, you think your locals are bad. Your locals are great. And it's like, okay, I don't think so. I mean, I actually put on my Patreon page, like, if I can hit my monthly goal, I'm just going to start going to Vegas exclusively.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm serious. Like, I would just do, like, you know, I don't think Chris is familiar with Diana. You're probably not, Maya, but Diana doesn't even touch her locals. She goes to Vegas once, sometimes twice a month, every month.
Really?
And that's where she gets all of her videos. That's where she does all of her gambling. When she's home, she never even, and she has locals nearby. She lives in California. She doesn't touch it. And
yeah, those California casinos are super tight.
Honestly, it's a good system. But going on trips to Vegas is a little more costly than just running down to the local on a random night of the week. So I'm not in a spot where I could do that right now, but if the Patreon takes off, you never know what'll happen. I would do it. It'd be sick. Maya, just do not speed in a town called Fenton. It's on the way to Kenosha.
I was just looking. Where is Fenton, on the Louisiana side or the Texas side? I couldn't find it on the map.
Holly does slots. I'm gonna have to try the 13th and see if it's true. Absolutely. Just don't do your live play over mine, okay? Love you. Holy shit!
What? Is that a typo?
No. Nope. And that's my boy Robert.
What the fuck? Wow.
Robert. You took the words out of my mouth. I don't even know what to say. Let me just say this. You guys know Robert. Even if you don't know Robert, you know Robert. If you watch Diana's channel, all of her cool intros and stuff, Mr. Robert M here is the one that makes them. He makes the intros on my videos. He's made countless freaking thumbnails. He does a lot of work in the slot community. That's who Robert M is, with a very, very generous $50 super chat. Robert, that's the biggest super chat I've ever gotten. So I'm humbled. Thank you so much. I love you, bro. Thank you. Someone's messaging me now. Maybe it's Robert. Nope. So, Robert, love you. Thanks, brother. What was I talking about? I forgot.
Going to Vegas instead of Dover.
Oh yeah. Anyway, so that's Diana's system, and it's a good one. And wouldn't you? I'd rather be in Vegas than Wendover. You know what I mean? It's like the only reason I go to Wendover is because that's the only option I have when I'm not going to Vegas once or twice a year. But it's so. I mean, she's staying in nicer rooms. She's playing in nicer casinos, ones that allow recording. She's eating better food. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I've been turned off at Dover for a while.
Yeah, it's tough. But like the thing is, for me, dude, I have a slot channel I'm trying to run. So
yeah, that's true. So you ain't got much choice.
I don't have a choice.
Is Fort Hall not video friendly?
No, they're even worse because it's so tight in there. Like every time I go, I get busted. Wendover, I usually get away with it. Fort Hall is like they're fucking on you like fucking flies on shit, dude. Jennifer says, how far are you from Vegas? About a 6.5 hour drive or an hour flight, which flights are usually cheap, but it's not just that. I mean, if I'm going to Vegas, I need a pretty solid bankroll. That's something I need to plan for. I
was ill prepared. My role was ill prepared for Vegas this week compared to your guys' role.
And yet you had the most luck out of anyone in Vegas. Anyway.
That's true.
Holly says, I love that bronze statue on your Patreon. Thank you. Thanks for mentioning my Patreon, by the way. After all, I set up the Patreon because you guys asked me to. And again, that's it's easy. It's just patreon.com/McLaven. Check it out if you're so inclined. Robert says, I thought you like it tight.
We don't like our slots tight.
I'm not talking about the casino floor, Robert, when I say I like it tight.
It's the only time we like it loose.
The
Hi,
looser,
Olga.
better.
How are you? Olga, give a shout out to Olga. She's my my newest patron on Patreon. Thank you so
Wow.
much, Olga. I told you guys, I can't say it enough. The people in this chat room right now are just the best people.
Yeah, I can agree. They show you love all the time, man.
They're awesome. Like, you guys even like coming on here, and you know, you don't have to do that, but it's just we get so much love out of the chat room. It's like, why wouldn't you want to jump on here a few nights a week? You know what I mean?
Right? It's a blast. It's a blast.
And actually, Diana's in Vegas right now, so I'm hoping to catch some live play from her this weekend. We're going to see a lot of people in Vegas over the weekend for G2E and going into next week, actually. Global Gaming Expo is going on, so lots of big names will be in town. So, you know, if you guys want the 401, I'll tell you who to be subscribed to so you can watch some sweet, sweet live play.
Yeah, let me know.
Before we switch over, Bill, make sure you drop your Patreon link. Someone said that. I think it was Holly.
Someone asked for it?
Yeah.
Roberts, I got 3 hand pays on Monday at Cosmo.
What the
Like,
fuck?
Holy
As
fuck.
as in last Monday, Robert? Were you just in Vegas again? I didn't catch that on your Facebook if you were. If you did, congrats. Let me guess, was 8 pedals one of them? Tell me that.
Yeah.
All right.
I got a good feeling about Kushada. I really think I could get my first hand pay out there.
Yeah, that'd be awesome, dude.
Mm-hmm. Never
Robert,
ever had one. Ever.
Robert, congratulations. And I'm glad to hear you were in Vegas, man. Really glad to hear it. All right, whoever asked, I just dropped the link to the Patreon. Like I said, check it out. I told you guys last night, I feel weird. I don't want to be pushy about it. But I'd be doing myself a disservice if I didn't at least drop the link. Delana says, I hope Easy goes live. Love watching him. Me too. He does not go live enough. It's criminal. There's one, guys. Go subscribe to Easy Life Slot Jackpots. He's fucking insane, brother. He's like max bet at the very least. Sometimes he plays higher limit stuff. He'll rapid fire, and he's a hand pay machine.
Really?
It's like if he's going to his local on a Tuesday night, he brings $6,000 with him.
Holy fuck.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
His live plays are fucking awesome.
I bet that's entertaining as shit. Just fucking volatility everywhere.
What's that slot with the foo symbol in it? It's called like foo ni or something. Okay, let me go back up. So Robert M said jackpot vault? Really? You hand paid jackpot vault? Dancing drum, that makes sense. And then Buffalo Fast Cash. So was the Buffalo Fast Cash, did you get one of the progressives for your hand pay, or was it like a bonus? Just curious. And do you have video of any of this stuff? And is it already promised to Diana if you have it? Answer all those questions, please. Thank you. Yeah, Holly just dropped Easy's link. If anyone by chance is here that's not already subscribed to Easy, make sure you click that. You won't be disappointed. Mike Robinson says he just subscribed. So good. Good. We just brought Joe another subscriber.
There's one over there too.
And Robert says it was a bonus. Oh man, that's juicy. He must have been betting $4.
Gotta admit, I'm getting a chubby. I'm getting really excited to go play slot.
You should. Oh, Diana was sitting next to you and recorded them. That's good. I'm glad. I'm glad someone got them at least. We'll look forward to seeing them on her channel. You know, and I was wondering about that because I know she dropped a video, at least one video this week that said like that mentioned she was playing with you, but I just didn't realize it was, you know, from last week or whatever. So that's great, man. Good Lord.
The chubby.
Olga won your giveaway last night. Nice. So when are you guys going to settle that then? You're going to roll $100 through the machine of her choice, right? Going to do the challenge on Gold Bonanza. Good choice. Another machine Roberts had luck on. I got my ass kicked on freaking Gold Bonanza, by the way. Maya, we were at the Win, and I went on that sick run on Sharknado and left Sharknado up like $400. I basically burned all that back through this machine called Gold Bonanza. Very volatile. Very, very volatile. Linda said it's on her channel today. Okay, so that's the problem. Like, I haven't really watched any YouTube videos the last couple of days. Maybe one or two, but with how busy I've been with work and then doing stuff on the channel, I usually try and catch up with shit on my day off.
Bonai slots.
Bonai slots. Yeah, Deborah, it's true. Like, that's how I quit smoking, is this right here.
Let's see.
Wow, we got 47 watching. Hi, Alicia. Hi, slotting around. Thanks for joining. Therese. Okay, so Robert's hand pay was on Diana's channel today. I need to go check it out. And I will. So yeah, go ahead. What? You got something?
I married Victor asked if I was 10, and GPS is under construction. Looks like we're going to take Highway 12 to 90.
Oh, Christ.
Why? What?
Oh, you were just breaking up a little.
Oh.
Fuck it. Are you in Pahrump? Jesus Christ.
Close. Close.
Oh, my God.
To be honest, I have no idea where the fuck I am.
Susan said I signed up, but I could have lived without the bronze thing. Do you know what she's talking about?
I sound like Nick. That's terrible. We were friends.
Yeah, Bill, I know she's talking about the bronze statue. Yeah.
Yeah, like when I was setting up my Patreon, I was just trying to get it done for last night's video because all the people were commenting about doing it, and I just grabbed some funny pics for the different levels. Like we talked about the levels the night before, like purple, gold, bronze, etc., etc. Top level was Christ, obviously, and I just found like for purple, I just found a bunch of eggplants. And then bronze was like this bronze statue of like one figure doing another one doggy style. You know what I mean? Sorry if that offended you, Susan, but if you're watching our show, you know how we roll. And Kish K said, "Hi, baby. Hi, Kish. How you doing? Good to see you." I hate it. Wish I could boycott, but love football too much. Me too. I love football.
Yeah, let's not talk politics.
We're not. That's fine. Holly just says doggy style. I guess we like that then, Holly. Payline says I want to sign up for doggy style. That's at the $500 tier on Patreon, bud. And thank you so much, Susan, by the way. You are now the fourth patron, the fourth patron for my channel. And I'll be getting that private Facebook group set up here within the next couple of days, and you guys will all get the link. It's going to be sick. Seriously. You guys, you know me. I'm humbled by that shit. Like, really. I do it, but it feels weird. Pete says pitching or catching pay lines. That's fucking hilarious.
He's a two-way player.
There you go. All right, well, I'm going to call it. We got about 3 minutes left if anyone wants to get in some questions or comments. While I'm doing that, let me just drop the link for our other channel again. We're going to Fantasy Football, NSFW, to do our football talk over there. It's basically the same kind of discourse, but just a different subject. So if anyone wants to come hang out with us, I just dropped the link.
A subject I'm more
or you can search on
about, have more input on.
Yeah,
getting more versed in the slot machines.
Or you can search it on YouTube, Fantasy Football NSFW. Thanks, Delana. We will have fun. We always do. And it's nice when some of you follow over, and we've got some back and forth going. Olga says, "You know my question, Bill." Do I? I don't think I do. Holly says, "Bill, have you played Gold Stacks ever?" Yeah, I've played Gold Stacks. I've actually had some good luck. I probably should play them more, to be honest with you. Thank you, Deborah. Thanks again, Susan. And, of course, Robert. And Brian. And anyone else who sent a super chat. And Paylines now for a $5 super chat. Thank you, brother. Don't forget, next Thursday, you're coming on the show. We're going to do some slots. And Olga just sent some hearts. We love Olga. Maya, you love Olga. He likes her name. He really does.
Who?
Olga.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Brian says, "Bill, don't forget the $50 bet. Eagles need to make playoffs for you to win." I actually forgot it, so thanks for reminding me. That sounds like a cool $50 I'll be collecting about 12 weeks from now. So thank you. They'll probably have it locked up before then.
Vision's going.
I love it. Sandy G says, "You just joined your Patreon?" Dear Lord. Amazing. Thank you so much, Sandy. I love these people. Maya, Chris, what told you I love these people?
Right?
Just about
So
3 million
cool.
times, and it's not enough.
Nope. It'll never be enough. So we're going to go do that. And then after that, I got to go watch Robert's hand pay. And I still have to watch Holly's video where she cleaned house on Megavault. It's getting harder and harder just to watch the slot content, let alone produce it. You know what I mean? I haven't even uploaded a video this week. I've been so busy. And then I just keep hearing about all these great fucking videos that have been released. It's tough, man. It's tough. All right, guys, thank you so much. Again, anyone wants to come join us, come on over. I'm going to drop that link one more time. Good night, Danielle. Wow. And Susan, thanks very much for the $10 super chat. You're my #1 fan right now. I love you. Or I'm your #1 fan, rather. I just dropped the link, Fantasy Football Not Suitable for Work. Come check us out. We're trying to grow that channel, right, bud? Maya?
Yep.
I like it. And anyone interested, just drop the link to the Patreon. Check that out, patreon.com/McGlaven. And other than that, I guess I'll see you again. We'll see you Tuesday night, right? We'll be back, Maya?
Yep. Be back
Hang out with
Tuesday,
us,
as long as I'm awake.
And to anyone gambling this weekend, best of luck. Seriously, I hope you all get your hand pays. And if you're not gambling, I hope you enjoy watching some football on Sunday, because I know we will. All right, guys. Love you. We'll see you on Tuesday. Have a great day.
See you guys.